Hello everyone and welcome to the penultimate round of the Division 2 Championship. I'm joined by Bacons and Quatrus and we are going to race shortly at New Jersey. Um, the drivers' championship is already settled. Now we need to wait for the constructors, which Scuderia Hispania has a good chance to get it today. So we'll see what happens with that. And following that, we have a minute of silence for the death of Luca Salvadori. So, yeah, just to let you know, as we will be following that when the quali starts. Bacons, are you there? Yes. Okay. Quattros, I think, is busy for like the start of the stream, so he'll join us in a bit. Looking good for attendance. A lot of people today. So let's see what will happen.
Note that there is a fight for P2 in the Drivers' Championship between East 29 and DSF.
Yeah.
East has been gaining a lot of points on DSF in the previous rounds, as DSF has not been able to attend multiple races this season, but it is still really close between the two, and if DSF does in fact show up for these last two races, it'll be a pretty good fight.
Yeah. For now, I don't see DSF on the grid. So it'll be a shame if he doesn't make it. But anyways, we'll have 1 more minute to go and we will start.
Yep, and a little bit of background, but this is the second race here at this modified, revamped New Jersey street circuit venue. Obviously the design is a lot more different compared to the previous seasons of New Jersey, and they got rid of the slow turtle section chicane in sector 3 and made it a straightaway all the way to the last few corners.
Yep. Anyways,
As we are, it will be interesting to see what the weather will be, as when the qualifying does start, we will have a 1 minute moment of silence coming up shortly.
Yeah. So 5, 4, 3, and we'll be following that. And we are
That is a
officially
moment of
going.
silence, and it
There's
is
rain.
rainy conditions. Gonna be enough rain though, to where we will see slick tire runners. That is my biggest question.
For now, everyone has decided to go to the soft tire. Let's see if that's the right tire to go.
Also, RX
like Mako.
exceeded the minute of silence.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, RX left the pit lane during the minute of silence, so surely it'll have to be investigated.
Yeah, that probably will be a quali ban for the next race, probably. By the way, we see Lepri going on the Inter, but he switched to the soft, so false alarm.
Also, I would like to point out that last time out, minute of silence was made at Ludwig. It was around 11 out of 14.
As looks like we are having the first cars going into to start their laps right now.
There's like a group of
Right now,
6
I am on
people
board.
together.
Yeah, a lot of traffic.
Yeah, I'm on board with Kragdev right now, and he has a couple drivers ahead of him. Yeah. So he's
Well,
gonna
the
have to go
first one
again.
to
Looks like.
finish the lap would likely be Beast. He's the front of the pack right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beast is in the best position right now because he does not have any dirty air, black or any vision intervened. Black Serpent, purple in the first sector. Now it's Chirpy Bird.
Keep in mind that
Chirpy
Chirpy is reserving for Max GP. He's not driving for H71 like he used to be this season.
Yep, I think Chirpy had a few wins this season before he went to reserve driving. He was in the mix for the championship, but unfortunately things didn't work out to his favor, and he had to miss a couple races.
Nuchenbrecher with fastest second sector. That's very interesting.
Yep,
guy with only 1
fastest in the
point.
second sector. Ben!
Ben!
Ben with its second.
Ben!
Sector.
Wait!
With a
Wait,
racing
wait,
start,
wait.
come on!
Wait!
Beast finishes
Beast
the
man
lap
goes pole position.
126.5.
Watch out for Beast.
Two dudes.
Oh, dude.
Tops.
Pole position.
Nuchenbrecher with the fastest lap.
Luchin! He was lapped last week.
But now all eyes on
But
Ben
here
like
comes Ben.
Will he go? Pole position! 25.5!
Pole position!
Pole! Pole!
Ben, like,
By 700 of a second over Chirpy Bird.
Pole!
was
Come on, put that on
Wait.
lap of the season.
wait.
Oh my god.
What?
Is anyone finishing the lap? Macquarie was
Someone-
P7.
Yeah, someone needs to kick him because Ben. What? Okay.
What a lap by Ben.
What a lap, but I mean, he's still going. They still haven't kicked him yet. But anyways, looking down the order,
Is anyone starting a
Top
lap right
two.
now?
the top two are separated by 70 thousandths of a second, and there's a huge gap between them. It's 6/10 to the P3 qualifier.
Fire Hyper
I
seems to
don't
be on a
think-
lap.
I don't think that's gonna stand for Ben, as I think surely they're gonna kick him and DQ him. What are the officials gonna say about this?
Crack that is
Celsi's in the server. Celsi's in the server. RX is in the server. They're both officials, so I'm confused why they haven't kicked him yet.
Macro is also, so that's like
Fire Hyper P14.
there's like three officials in the server.
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't work, so
Uh,
they're gonna have to get.
The old decade script.
Let me remind that the fastest man who's racing here before the qualifying was Chirpy.
Yeah, he was. He showed a lot of good pace in practice, but we'll see how that transitions into the race.
Yeah, also Italy, who is set to finish the lap, he was showing some good pace, right behind Chirpy, I believe by 1/10. Oh, but he misses the apex. Let's see how it goes for him. Right now he's at P13. He crosses the line and he goes P9. Decent.
Anyways, let's see
Very
then.
decent.
Then on the final corner.
This is his second lap.
Yeah, he has a traffic by of Mercedes.
Let's see, will he improve?
Lepri P13.
And he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
First- Mercedes goes P3. That's a
yeah.
very, very good
What?
performance. Spence
Spencer.
P3 right now.
Look at Spencer, he goes P3.
Let me point out that Max GP right now is 2-4 on the grid, and this is crucial for the fight for P4. Right now, Chirpy is standing a lap, and he gets a traffic by 16 rides. Did this affect him?
Yeah, how's
a lot?
that gonna?
Let's see.
Yeah, how's that gonna affect the penalties, post-race penalties? Because it's worth reminding that a driver on an out lap who interferes a driver on a hot lap can get penalized.
The drivers are saying something about resetting the server. Let's see. RX goes P6.
Good lap by RX. The top between third and sixth place. The gap is only less than 1/10, so there's a lot of time to gain. As Chirpy goes green in the second sector.
Yeah,
And
he might.
he's effectively already pole position, but I'm sure it would be cool to have bragging rights to actually top the timing chart. So we'll see what he can do as he.
He's going very, very clean. This might be
is.
pole. He crosses the line and he goes pole
And he does.
by 2/10 over
125.360.
10 likes Thomas.
What a lap!
The gap between P2 and P3 is 6/10 while, but the gap between P3 and P6 is like 700 of a second. That's wild.
Yeah, the gap is absolutely massive between the first two and P3. Effectively, the gap from P1 to P2 is 8/10.
We have a contender.
Ben like Summit. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but we have a contender finishing the lap, Black Serpent, P11 only. That's a one of a contender for a P2 in the standings. As remember that between a P2, which is currently taken by Beast, and between P6, which is currently taken by Mercedes, with Lepri, DSF, and Black Serpent included, there is only 20 points. 5 drivers and 20 points. That's very tight. And with 2 races to go, there's all to play for.
I'm still surprised that Black Serpent, despite being arguably a top 3 Division 2 driver, he's only had 1 podium this entire season.
Ben likes Thomas finishes the lap. Green sector 1,
Yep.
red sector 2. Kudut goes P3 meanwhile, and he doesn't improve. He must have had a big mistake through the middle sector.
Anyways, he's going again, so he has another chance.
Yeah, it's the final part of qualifying. We have now Mercedes finishing his lap. Is currently P5, willing to help Max GP. Chirpy is right now pole position. Mercedes only ahead of Spencer, P4.
16 rides, the last week's race winner is in P6.
A bad time.
No,
Sorry for interrupting. Continue.
no, go ahead.
I want to say that Black Serpent is P10 and a very, very bad time in Scuderia Squadra, as we have P10 and P11 taken by Beast and Black Serpent. 16 Rice is set to finish the lap. Right now through the hairpin. Oh, he's going very slow, but I think that's okay. Right now, P6.
By the way, Ben likes Thomas. Crossing almost the line. Will he improve? Will he go to pole position?
He
We'll have
has
to
had
see.
another green.
No, he doesn't.
But a similar situation, because in a 2 laps in a row, in like one drive, he got red sector 2 and green sector 1 and 3.
Yep. And looks like
Mercedes
Kragdev
aborts.
is. Yep. Kragdev is fast right now. He's the driver for Scuderia Hispania. He's making his way through sector 3 right now.
Lepri, who is currently P16, that's very shocking. Italy doesn't improve. Lepri doesn't improve either. Kragdev is the last one to cross the line. Will he improve? No, he aborts. So we have
Yeah, he aborted.
Chirpy, Ben, Kudut, Mercedes, and Spencer. Of course, Ben is gonna be disqualified, so that makes Chirpy, Kudut, and Mercedes getting the qualifying points. That makes 4 points for MaxGP, and that's crucial for the fight in P4, in which like 4 or 5 teams are included. And Lepri says that he's so close to resetting the server on God.
Yeah, how is that gonna
He is
play
an
out?
official.
As
Okay.
we are now 5 laps away from the start of this race. It's Chirpy on pole position, and it's
Alex
green
Thomas is
here at New
racing.
Jersey. Yeah, he's actually racing. Holy, okay.
How no one
anyways,
like
everyone makes their way through turn 1. Looks like there's a lot of different tires in the server.
some
Chirpy on
drivers
the
are
medium.
already dropping back. Leon to P17 and Nuchenbreer from P7 to P12 now. So yeah.
Through the second sector, looks like everyone makes it through clean. No major incidents or mistakes.
Ben takes the
obviously is gonna
lead.
be disqualified,
Ben
but
is
he's
leading.
leading the field.
No, Mercedes
Oh
is
my
nobody.
god, someone dive bombed it. Oh, Ben goes wide.
It was Mercedes. Mercedes misread the apex. Right now, the person who has the fastest second sector time, the first sector is Lepri.
There's almost
Yep,
5
as they make
cars
their way through the
wide.
chicane. This is a really crucial corner where everyone's gotta keep it clean. As we remember the very famous Mochi flip back in season 3. But then, I don't know how he's not been kicked, but he's leading. He's gonna lead the field through the first lap.
Alex gets the corner cut. Meanwhile,
Yep, RX corner cut it. He's gonna fall behind with 16
Ben
rides.
has it 9/10 of an advantage over Chirpy and Spencer.
He opened a 1
Yep,
second
he's-
gap, Ben. That's amazing.
Yep, look at that.
By the way, it's 1 second. Wow. By the way, Spencer is a rookie, isn't he? Or he isn't.
Spencer.
He is a rookie.
He raced
He made his
last
debut
week, I think.
he made his debut last week.
Well,
He's in the podiums again.
yeah, he's like very rocking this league from the start. He was P2 in the last week, helping Dentley to overcome other teams that was chasing them.
There's a battle. Yep, and there's a battle for P3 between Mercedes, Spencer, and Black Serpent. Black Serpent has had a really good start since the start of the race.
Yeah, he was like starting from P10.
Oh, Black Serpent corner cut it.
Corner cut. Commentator's curse once again.
Commentator's curse.
Also, somehow Beast is P14. I don't know what happened there.
No.
It
So-
looks like he doesn't like his truck.
Yeah, that's sad.
So we do. Oh, Lepri went really wide. As Ben likes Thomas gets the fastest lap with 2 greens and 1 red. What a legend.
legend.
I think the only person that has access to kicking him is Andy, because they kicked him in last week, and then it was Rio again
No, but
when he came in.
I'm pretty sure
'Cause I'm
any.
confused.
I'm pretty
The
sure
fact-
any official can kick him, but definitely
Yeah, but-
the script is broken or something. I wouldn't be surprised because FRL has some really old scripts, so I wouldn't be
Well-
surprised if it broke. So
I would like to point out a fun fact that the first race after a infamous Boston incident was New Jersey. The
Yeah.
revamp with New Jersey was the first race to be held after the Boston incident, which was caused by Ben. Is that some script? Who knows? Also, I would like
Anyways.
to. Oh, he made some massive mistake.
oh
and
yeah,
Chirpy
Oh,
closes
Ben!
in.
Here comes Chirpy. Chirpy said LOL in the chat. Look at that. Oh, he corner
He makes
cuts.
the corner cut, and Chirpy hits the
And
wall.
Chirpy's gonna take the lead.
Ben Lex Thomas seems to be crushing apart now. He's not having a good.
Oh
What
my
the-
god! Oh my
wait, he actually made the corner. No.
god!
He got kicked.
He left.
Oh.
No.
Right. So, goodbye to Ben.
That's
But the
unfortunate.
fastest lap is
Hey.
still held by him.
Yeah, he took the faster lap.
Yeah.
So
This would be interesting if we got the fastest lap at the end. Also, I would like to point out that the only drivers to get more than one win this season are XR and the leader Chirpy.
yeah.
And I would like to point out that Chirpy, remember the last time he won was in a rain race, and that was in Gisborne. So
Yep.
he really does have a good history with the rain races this season. And he's proving it right now as he's showing a lot of pace.
Also, Nuchenbrecher has lost already 10 places. He started from like P7, now he's P16 with a 4 seconds gap to Makwa, who's P15 right now. He's not having a good time on these rainy conditions.
Yeah, and Black Serpent is up to P2 now. He's showing a lot of pace right now, and he's gonna try and pursue after Chirpy.
Also, a fun fact, like a fact from the past, is that the last race was both races actually, because last season there were two Division 2s. Both were won by Bob.
True.
I think it was between him and Fro.
There's a three-way fight between
Yeah.
Black Serpent, Spencer, and Mercedes.
Yep, they're all closing in each other as they go through the chicane.
Spencer gets
Looks
the
like
better
Spencer
line,
gets
I
the
think.
best line. Yep. And they aren't really catching Chirpy right now. The gap is kind of been maintaining between P2 and P1.
Also,
They're
I
both on
don't know
the-
if anyone noticed, but Chirpy has a gap of 2.5 seconds over Spencer.
Yeah, I don't think that
Yeah,
gap is going
um,
down anytime soon.
Yeah, he has a very,
Yep.
very strong beginning of the race. Showing bossing around
Yep.
here. Also,
Looking
another.
at Chirpy's lines right now. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I interrupted.
No, you go ahead. I insist.
Another thing that I noticed is that all the podium takers last season from Division 2 are not racing this season in Division 2. Because in Division 2 West, the podium takers were Sussy, Robloxen, and Bob. While in Division 2 East, there were Zach, Brody James and Bob. None of them are Division 2 this season.
Yeah. Some of them moved up to D1. Some of them stopped racing.
Some of them
There's
were
Chirpy.
banned.
Chirpy has increased the gap by 5/10 this lap. I'm looking at his lines right now, and they're really clean. Like, I'm not gonna lie with you.
Also keep in mind that he's on mediums, while the likes of Mercedes and RX were very very high and the leaderboard are on soft tires. Crackdev, Leon and Nuchenbrecher are getting hard compound. So that's more impressive. Also Spencer has built a gap of 1.2 seconds over Mercedes and Rice. Also Rice, P4, fighting with Mercedes or P3. And Black Serpent falling back a bit. No, he's still on the fights, my bad.
Yeah, 16 Rice moving his way up through the field. Got to get by Mercedes and Spencer, which I really think he can. It's not out of the question that any of the top 5 drivers really can still win this race. A lot of strategy is proven to be super vital, and we'll have to see how it shakes out.
Keep in mind that there is a battle for P2 going on. Mercedes and Black Serpent are in that fight. Mercedes P6 in the standings. Black Serpent is P5. Also with DSF not attending, Lepri underperforming as well as Beast. They both can close in a lot, or even... Oh, Mercedes goes into the pits.
He's in the pits.
Oh, he needs the wall badly.
Yeah, he
So
does.
let's see. What tires will he suit on? Also to finish, they can massively close in to the others like Lepri and DSF and Beastman, or even overtake them in the standings before the last season finale in Kilima.
I just noticed that RX and 16 Rice got the same car but different livery somehow. I don't know how that even happened.
Speaking of Rice, he has had Purple Sector 1 now taken by Beast. So maybe the track is more cleared of rain or something. They really picked up the pace because the majority of the people are getting greens. The only ones not to are Spencer, RX, Makwa and Leon.
Oh, 16 Rice gonna cut it.
Amogus with Purple Sector 2. It seems like Ben likes Thomas's fastest lap is gonna be taken. Also we have a massive battle for P6 between like 5 cars. Italy, Crackdev, Kudu, Beast and Amogus right next to each other. Chirpy goes the fastest, 25.3. RX goes in the pits, but we wait for Amogus and Beastman both with purples. None of them are improving Chirpy's time, so... Oh shit.
Yeah, it's definitely drying up. I don't think it will
Yep.
dry. Oh, it does actually. Now it's not even
Yeah, it
damp,
is,
so
It is, but the weather forecast is expected to possibly change, so we could either see light rain again, or we could see it stay in these conditions right now.
yeah.
So I forgot I got called in the meantime.
Clean sheet. Yep.
I didn't listen to you,
Spencer.
so... Yeah, Spencer... 2 greens.
Spencer's double green, yeah. So he's making up a lot of time.
Also, Lepri has a good time now. He was P12 now, is attached to the fight for P6 with a purple sector 2. The track is dry right now. It was damp for a minute ago. It's now dry.
But look at Spencer and Black Serpent. They said
The Serpent
he's
is
fastest
purple.
up of the races.
Is Kudut gonna take it? No, Lepri does. 25.2.
This
So Lepri is the fastest lap holder right now. Mercedes 24.5. Wow, by 7/10. But on the fresher tires.
He is gaining so much time on Chirpy right now. The dry conditions are definitely helping with that. So Chirpy is gonna have to maybe think about responding to that sometime soon. Let's look at Mercedes. He's purple again in the first sector.
By the
Oh,
way,
Kudut goes very wide.
There's a 6-way fight for P5 between Crackdep, Italy, Kudur, Amogus, all the way up to Lepri.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice
interesting.
Krakdev to be here. Anyway, Mercedes is having a very good momentum in catching Spencer and the guys up the front. As Black Serpent now overtakes Rise, they are still fighting for P2 as Spencer is a little bit ahead. Still, the gap between Chirpy and Spencer is still 2.8 seconds. It's balancing in between 2.7 and 2.8. Lepri continues to pick up the
my.
paces. Oh, Italy goes very wide. He misread the braking zone. But to finish, Lepri is continuing to pick up the paces. He was P16. Now he's P8. Gain up 8 places. And still in a fight for P5. Oh, Italy, another mistake. It's gonna cost him a position to Lepri and Beast. Beast is also making up places. He was like P10, P11. Oh, he gets a dive bomb down at the side of Lepri. Now he's P8. And Mercedes with another purple.
Yeah, Mercedes with the fresher tire and has now the big advantage. He's probably going to do a big undercut, as the undercut here is really powerful, especially in the wet conditions, so we will see how that goes. Anyway, Chirpy into the pits. Let's see which tire he goes on to. Probably a
Mercedes.
soft, so it's going to be a 2-stop.
Mercedes wasn't able to. Oh, Erax goes fastest now. 24.0 flat. So wow, by 5/10 he improved Mercedes' achievement. Also, speaking of Mercedes, he has had a really good time. Like in the last 4 races he got P4, P5, P4 and P5. No podium this season. Will he get a 1 this race? It would be really funny if he got a P3 or P2 in the standings at the end without a podium.
Yeah, it has happened before, I think. Not with podiums, but with wins for the battle of P1 in the championship, I believe.
I believe it was Kuhan in Season 6 Asian Cup.
Yeah. By the way, we are back to damp, so it's raining more right now.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to, because all of the drivers now are improving on the times. Rise now goes into the pits as Black Serpent.
Probably a lot of people going now. Beast.
Is it gonna be enough for?
Mercedes has another purple. Mercedes has another purple for a 4th time in a row.
He's absolutely flying right now, but oh, Crackdev! What happened to Crackdev?
What happened?
I don't know if you guys saw, but he went into the middle of the runoff in turn 1, and he was just merging back onto the track.
Anyways, There's a fight for P8, I believe. Yeah, P8, P7. Maqua is
Even
there.
P6, I believe P5, because Mercedes is right. Leon is right up close to Mercedes, and Maqua is like in the range of the slipstream as Leon goes wide now. So they're gonna close in a bit on this long straight. One of the longest in the FRI, I believe.
Yeah, I think.
RX trying to make his way up. He's on the soft, so he has a little bit of an advantage to the hard runners at the moment. And
Also,
it looks like
Spencer
the
is-
drivers are.
Italy goes
Also-
into the pits.
Also, it's lap 14 now, and Spencer hasn't made a pit stop yet. He has an
Yeah.
advantage of 7.5 seconds over Chirpy and 12 seconds over Crackdev, yet it's half of the race done and no pit stop from him. Is he going
My
to do
question
a
is,
2-stop? I believe yes.
My question is that, is it gonna be enough for the? Is it inter conditions maybe? Because look at some of the drivers. Italy is on the inters.
Oh yeah,
He
Made a
is.
pit stop,
people.
and
Yeah, he is,
yeah.
as well as Fire Hyper. Yeah,
We will.
Usually, it looks
Well,
like the
I was.
rain is a lot more heavier.
Let's see if they start
I
gaining on
think
the
this-
other guys. So
Well, Italy is. Yeah, look at Beast. He flies past Beast now. I was looking at the
Yeah, look at
onboard of
Italy.
Spencer.
Oh,
Yeah, he's flying right
so
now.
this is gonna favor Spencer.
So
This is massively going to
everyone-
favor Spencer.
yeah, he's made a really good job in the strategy. Yeah, look at the onboard of Spencer. It's definitely inter time. I would be shocked if he doesn't pit now. Let's see. He does. It's like a 300 IQ play from Spencer.
Yes, look
He's
at the
gonna
track
take the
spoiler
lead now.
It's wet.
this is great for the people who didn't pit. For example,
Derpy's in.
Spencer.
Who haven't pitted yet? Crackdev haven't.
Oh, 60
all-
runs.
Leon
Oh,
has-
he's really
Everyone is
slow.
going in. Everyone is going in.
Everyone is. And is it gonna mean that Italy will
Italy.
take the lead?
Look at Italy.
Will he? Or Spencer will keep
No,
it?
but
I think Spencer will keep it.
Yeah, he
Italy.
does. But Italy is P2
Oh,
right now.
oh,
Not a
what a
Brazil
play.
that's crashed into the
it
wall.
wins so much.
And
No,
Maqua.
he's P3.
What a strategy.
Maqua has DNF.
Yep.
Oh, we have a second retirement of the Grand Prix. What do you think this issue was?
I think brake failure. I saw him in the wall.
Oh,
What a
Beast
shame.
has not pitted, by the way.
But-
He's the last driver on the slicks.
who? Oh, Beastman.
Beast.
What does he have in mind? The truck is wet right now.
Yep, and he's losing a lot of time.
Yeah, Spencer from fighting for a P2 is right now in a comfortable lead with a 5.5 second over Chirpy, 7 seconds over Italy. Wow.
Yep, but
Both Italy and
remember that.
Spencer. Yep, continue.
we remember that insane rain race pace Chirpy had at the beginning of the race. Is that going to convert to here?
We shall find out, but it's really exciting. I reckon. The gap is going down actually. From 5.5, it is 5.2 right now between Spencer and Chirpy.
Yep.
Do we have any
5.3 now?
fights? We have a fight between. Is it really a fight between Beast and Mercedes? He goes like flying past him.
Yep.
We have
That's
a
another
fight
squad
for
boost.
P6 between
Hold on.
the teammates. RX and Rice. Also, Black Serpent
think
keeping up with them.
I think what Beast has to do as he goes wide, I think he's just gonna have to hope that the next weather change goes immediately to dry.
But are there gonna be any water changes? That's a good
We'll have
question.
to see. As there's a huge battle for P6. The P6 battle train is catching Beast. They're in a slipstream right now. So those are gonna be other positions that Beast will lose.
Chirpy is massively gaining on Spencer, 4.8 seconds. The time gate is now 7/10 of a second after the pit stops.
Yep, Chirpy is absolutely flying right now.
4.7 now, and Beasts is the last one to pit for Inters. This is the massive implications for a P2 fight. Remember that is right now championship vice leader with a 2 points gap over DSF and like a 6 point gap over Lepri, who is underperforming right now at P12. So before the season finale, I think it's gonna be really tight, as Black Serpent and Mercedes are in the top 5.
Beast has speeded again. I don't know why.
Actually, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna now like do a virtual standings. Beast is P14, right? So Beast is gonna have 91 points, DSF 89, Lepri is gonna have 82, Black Serpent is P5, so he's gonna have 87, and Mercedes is P4, is gonna have 85. So after this race, if the results stand like that, Lepri P6, Mercedes P5, Black P4, DSF P3 and Beast P2. And also, the gap between each driver is gonna be 2 points. No, actually not. Between Lepri and Mercedes it would be 3 points. Wait, actually? No, Lepri is P11. He's fighting for P11 for P10 with Leon and Amogus.
Anyways, there's not many battles on track right now. Only RX and 16, right?
Well, actually there is some kind of a battle
Yeah, it's
between
just long
Crackdeath and
trains,
Fire Hyper.
long
Yeah.
trains, but not really neck to neck. Well, Amogus gets past Lepri.
There is a fight between Kuden and the Beast for P13. It's not gonna affect Tumug because these two are not even the points position, but I expect Beast to blast past him. Oh yeah, Kudud goes very deep, and that gives the position to Beast. He must recover if he wants that P2 in the standings, with 11 laps to go. Actually 10 now, as the gap between Spencer and Chirpy is 4.6, so it went down again.
Yeah, but just very slightly. I would also like to point out that the Kazakh racing squad and the Scuderia Hispania liveries are so similar that, I mean the Scuderia squadron, sorry, they're similar that this entire season I've been getting really confused between them. Like, I don't know who's racing for who.
I always said that
Well-
the Kazakh, the livery, looks similar to the Asian one.
Actually both are similar to
yeah,
Envision.
really.
Like, I would like to point out that Black Serpent and Beastman, former JTs like Scuderia Squadra, used to race with that livery for the whole season, while Kazakh Racing Squad have had a green livery of Gignitas Racing. So is it some kind of copywriting? I don't know. But it looks like, as Crackdev goes very deep.
Oh yeah.
We have a really rough battle for P8 right now between 5 drivers from different teams. Also, if we are speaking of similar things, look at the Kazakh Racing Squad and Venus Racing, like the colors on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Italy has made a mistake, I think, and Mercedes has closed a little bit. He's almost in that slipstream range. Chirpy. The gap between Chirpy and Spencer is about the same. Chirpy's closing ever so slightly, but he's going to need a lot more if he wants to contend for the win.
Yeah, it isn't gonna be enough catch and overtake Spencer, because the gap is like going slightly down, like 0.2 per lap. We have 9 laps left. Let's see. But my opinion is that Chirpy needs to pick up the pace if he wants that victory so badly. As the gap is right now 4 seconds, so it went down. Now it's back to
Also,
4.2.
Lepre is up to P8, so those are more points he's gaining in the championship for that P2 spot.
Yeah, he would have 81 plus 6. That would be 87, so we would have a tie between Black Serpent and Lepre. So that means Mercedes would be P6.
He's now gonna set his eyes on the H71 driver RX. As I say that, Lepre might have made a mistake and lost some time to.
I would like to set the eyes for Italy and Mercedes, because the gap between Spencer and Italy was 9 seconds. Now it's 13, and the gap between Italy and Mercedes has melted down to 2 seconds. That's a battle for podium possibly going out there. And the very, very important points for both MaxGP and Mercedes.
Go Gio!
Oh, I do understand that.
By the way, the gap for the lead is closing more, 3.9. And with 8 laps to go, is it enough?
Spencer has to make no mistakes at all. He has to keep it clean.
The gap between P3 and P4 is going down either. Now it's 1.5 seconds. That would be some kind of some around slipstream range. It was like 2.2 seconds. Mercedes managed to beat up 7/10 of that.
How much does Mercedes gain? Looks like it's 1.7 now. He's barely in the slipstream range, I think, so he might get a little bit of extra speed. Mercedes is trying everything he can to get the podium. I think this would be his first podium of the season if he were to pass Italy.
Yeah, his highest finish this season is P4. Who at P4 that he got like 3 or 4 times. If we include that disqualified one at Bonn.
Meanwhile, the gap is 3.5 between P1 and P2. Chirpy is closing. It was 4.0 a lap ago. So if he can keep this up, he can be in striking distance. 3.3.
Yeah, it keeps going
Chirpy,
down.
Very close.
We can see Spencer that is growing and growing in his eyesight. That's a
Chirpy almost hit the wall there.
Chirpy.
He's absolutely pushing it to the limits right now.
Actually, RX has dropped back a lot because We have now a battle not for P8 but for P7 with RX included. Also, we have no fire hyper here, so that's still a 5-way fight.
He went wide again, Chirpy.
Oh, Mercedes! He went wide
Mercedes
off
is now-
the Sector 2 corner, but he's in the slipstream.
Yet still he has a gap of 1.4, so that's theoretically a slipstream range. Yeah, he's actually melting down the gap on the street. He's in a slipstream.
Yep, look at the delta, 1.3.
Yeah, it's going down. Not by much, yet still it's going down. 1.3 now. Now I'm 1.2. And also Black Serpent is in the fight.
Yeah, Black Serpent has caught these guys. And 16 Rice too. 16 Rice, I think when the heavy rain came, it was P8 or P7. He's up to P6, and the previous
With
race
5
winner-
laps, with 5 laps left, Mercedes is 2 tenths behind Italy.
Oh,
He's
Italy
yet
goes
to
wide.
overtake him. Mercedes is driving for his first podium of the season. He's overtaking Italy.
He's
So
weaving.
all the goods,
Here comes
all the
Italy.
good, so all the good strategy work from Italy has gone to nothing. As Mercedes takes the P3 from him, and also Black Serpent is not that far back, 1.6. So Italy is dropping back. Looks like the tires are not producing, or not performing.
Yep, Italy's gonna get a huge slipstream though, through this straightaway. It's not over yet if he can keep it clean and stay right behind Mercedes.
Also, Black Serpent is in a slipstream range, 1.5. Theoretically,
Italy's coming back into the chicane. They
none
both
of
take
them
it
are
really
making a
clean.
corner cut. There's a P3 battle going on with 4 laps to go. Also, the gap between Chirpy and Spencer is 3.6 with 4 laps to go, so Chirpy would have to gain like 1 second per lap. Is this possible with this pace? Chirpy is right now performing. I don't think so. If Spencer doesn't make any mistakes, I think he has the victory. The first victory of the season, the first victory of his career, the second podium in a row.
Italy has overtaken Mercedes, and arriving on the scene is Black Serpent. He's in the slipstream.
Yeah. So we will have a freeweight fight for P3. Also keep in mind that Black Serpent, it's shocking to say, but he has only 1 podium this season. Same amount as Italy.
Yep. He's coming
Those
back.
disconnections really affected him.
Yep, but he's looking to rebound now. And Mercedes is weaving. He's weaving on the straightaway. As here comes Italy. They're gonna come into the fast chicane.
Through
It's
goes
flat out on the
Hamilton.
drive, but surely you have to break through here.
Also, Kragdev has escaped the guys that were fighting with him for P7. As we have a fight for P8 now. Lepri, Leon, and RX within each other, and Amogus not that far back, yet second behind. Also, with 3 laps to go, the gap between Chirpy and Spencer is 4 seconds. I don't think Chirpy has it. Spencer will probably get his first win if he doesn't make any mistakes. Also, Black Serpent is now right next to the guys in front. So who will have it? Mercedes!
Through goes Black Serpent.
Mercedes has gone very
goes Black
deep, and that costed him a position for a moment. Now he's back into the P3.
Black Serpent gets a
Who
better
has
exit.
traction.
He's probably going to get Mercedes in the straight, but Italy gets more exit
They're all gonna
speed
have the slipstream.
somehow. Italy's going out of the. Never mind. No, he's back. I thought he was
Was he
going
going
out
to
of
the
the
chicane?
slipstream.
Yeah, it might be a delay, you know. He's first on his screen and he's trying to cut that slipstream.
Oh
that
yeah.
was I experiencing while being a driver at Division 2. So yeah. Not only him, I'm pivoting at Eastbourne.
Mercedes went a little wide. They're gonna start the
think
penultimate
Mercedes-
lap.
I think Mercedes hit the wall in the last corner, but it doesn't affect him much. 2 laps to go.
It's an incredible battle for P3 right now. Oh, Black Serpent hit the wall. He's gonna lose out to Italy, but he's gonna get that slipstream back.
Yeah, Mercedes have built a gap, a solid gap of 4/10, but it's gonna be melting down in ice as we have 2 very, very long straights. We are behind the one right now. And we have this. Oh! Mercedes and Italy going wide in this corner, and now into the very, very.
Italy goes
heartbreaking
wide.
zone.
Oh, Spencer! Spencer's frozen!
No!
Spencer's frozen.
No!
Oh.
No!
Spencer is frozen!
2
No!
laps to go,
No
massive implications.
No!
No, it can't
way.
be possible.
What is?
No, it can't be
Spencer's
happening.
frozen. Turpy
Yeah,
leads.
he is.
No! No!
Massive implications for Dentley, massive implications for Spencer, as Mercedes right now is P2. Max
It is a
GP
Max
1-2 right now.
main GP
As we head
1-2.
into the last lap of the race. Turpy with an 11
He's
second
Turpy.
lead right now. I
If
don't
Turpy
really.
crosses the line, if Turpy crosses the line and Spencer does not come back by then, I think they will give Turpy the win, but we will have to see. Black
He's
Serpent goes
still
wide,
frozen,
Italy
you know.
goes wide. Everyone's taking really bad lines.
Oh, Black
Oh,
Serpent
Serpent
hits the
is-
wall
oh.
badly. Mercedes has so
Here
solid
comes
gap
Italy.
once again, 4/10, but it's gonna melting down in ice once again, as we are now down that down that back straight.
Spencer's still frozen.
Come
At this
on.
point, I think he's gonna be stay frozen for like a lifetime.
Turpy has
Do we
Roughly
have
30
any
seconds.
more?
40 seconds left until he crosses the line. If he can get to the line before Spencer comes back, I think that'll give Chirpy the win.
Chirpy is lapping Spencer right now, who's still frozen. Also, Mercedes has a solid gap of 2/10
They have the
over Black
slipstream.
Serpent. That
It's all gonna come down to this
This
last
is where-
sector. It's all gonna.
yes. Oh, Black
Oh,
Serpent with
Black
a much
Serpent!
better
What a
line.
line!
Oh,
What a line by
Mercedes
Serpent.
with a better line
Italy.
through there. Who's gonna bottle it?
Italy. Oh, it's anyone's
Wheel to
game.
wheel between Black Serpent and
gonna win.
Mercedes.
Chirpy
But
win.
the battle
He
for
wins
P2.
for the third time this season. Black Serpent with the best
Serpent's
line.
losing.
Who's gonna corner cut? Black Serpent
They'll
with
make it
P2.
clean.
Gets
Italy
P2.
misses
P2.
out on the podium. Mercedes for the first time, he's gonna get a podium this season.
No way.
16 rides, continues to have top 5 finishes. P5, nice job. Truck Div
No
P6,
way.
RX
And
P7.
Spencer's gone.
Beast with a nice recovery. P8, Lepre
Spencer's gone.
P9, 10th is Leon. Amogus P11, and the last person to get points with a corner cut is Fire Hyper. Tudor and
Wow.
Nuttenbrecher missing out on those points.
What a finish.
That
What
was
a
very,
finish.
very dramatic, yeah. So guys, who is your driver of the day?
Definitely Ben likes Thomas.
Oh yeah, Ben Legs.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, the Constructors' Championship is also secured as Spania has managed to win already. So congratulations to us.
Congratulations to congratulations to Scuderia Hispania as they have a double in Division 2 with Exar already at Rio securing the Division 1, Division 2 title. Things are gonna get spicy in Division 2 though, because Biz right now has 97 points. Mercedes is going to have 91 points, so no, 80, 87 points. Lepri is gonna have 85.
Yeah, it's going to be a good
Um,
fight in the next race.
Oh, and Chirpy also. Chirpy was not a long distance from them. He has had 67 points. He was P1 with
With pole
so he has
position.
28 points, right?
Yeah.
28 points. So he's gonna have 95 points. So he's P3 right now.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing battle for the season finale. Both for D1, as there will be a battle between Man15 and T-Jerk. And for D2, battle for P3 and P2, basically the top 5. It's all going down to Kilima. So anyways, I'll see everyone next week in the season finale for Kilima. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.